Greetings, royal family. Thanks for clicking on the video. Welcome back. All right, Love and Hip Hop Miami. This is the fourth season. This recap is going to include episodes 3 and 4. Okay, so I'm all caught up. And when episode 5 airs, I will be back to review episode 5, hopefully. All right, so get comfortable and cozy, because I'm probably going to be talking fast, so hopefully you guys can catch everything. Y'all like my new thumbnail? I did it myself. All right, so the episode opens with Amara La Negra. Now, let me tell you something. I want Amara to grow up, and grow up right now. Her boyfriend is rude as hell, right? And I don't feel that he should be telling her mother ish about her child. All that A at the table, unnecessary. Amara La Negra's mother is basically letting her know she has invested a lot into Amara being the brand, being a brand. And mama wants a return on her investment, rightfully so. But Amara is acting a little childish. She probably was very sheltered when she was younger. But baby, you got to grow up, okay? She's whining, and I just feel like I want to live my own life, and I want to be in the DR with him and in Miami. And it's like, girl, why are you having this conversation in front of your boyfriend / business partner / he using you, girl? Why can't you have this conversation with your mama by yourself? Amara, you need to grow up. Now, Mama La Negra, I like her, okay? And she made a good point, you know? You're sacrificing she's telling Amara, you're sacrificing for him, but why is he not willing to sacrifice for you? What does that mean? He wants her to stay in the DR and give up her life completely in Miami, but why can't he compromise? Why can't he say, okay, I could put some things on hold in DR and I can go to Miami with you. We can compromise. We can go back and forth. That is a red flag, and Mama La Negra then lived a couple of lives, honey, to know when a red flag is a red flag, okay? Amara did share that she had an eating disorder, and she just started talking about a lot of things pertaining to the music industry. I think being that she is a Afro-Latina, and she's the one that kind of coined that term, because I'd never heard Afro-Latina before Amara La Negra, but whatever, you know, that's how she identifies. I respect it. It's harmless, right? So she stated that the music industry really put a lot of pressure on her. I remember her saying that she did slim down her physique due to health concerns, but she was hospitalized a few times throughout her years for a eating disorder. And that probably stems from deep-rooted depression that we see is kind of unfolding, like the reasons why in these past episodes. So I'm curious to see how that plays out, because I like Amara and I like her mom as well. Now, she does know that, you know, her mother is right. So she starts to think. She gets up from the table, she storms off, and then she starts thinking, and she ends up telling her man that, you know, look, I'm going back to Miami. You know, he's not happy. He ends up giving her the guilt trip, and he's not trying to hear, what she's saying. Now, he tells her, go be with your mommy. Now he's being condescending. So he's a jerk. You think Mama La Negra don't know a jerk when she see one? Real stank, real childish. Mind you, she's going to make sure that her mom returns to Miami safely and gets settled, and she planned on coming back to the DR. But he's being, no, go with your mommy, you know. And this clown wouldn't even take her and her mother to the airport. Can you believe that? What attracted you to him, girl? When he sat at that table across from Mama La Negra and they were talking, and he did the A to Amara's mother, no. If I was working on production, we would have had to cut the cameras. Dead ass. Okay? No, ma'am. No, sir. I don't think so. Where his mama at? Anyway, Amara, I guess. I hope you get it together, girl. But you need to grow up, sis. You really need to grow up. Now, we are introduced to Florence, a.k.a. Flo, a.k.a. the Compa Queen, okay? She is married to her business partner. Her husband and her have been together for 13 years. They have 3 kids. Marlene, okay? She owns a Haitian Caribbean restaurant in Miami with her husband, and she has a close relationship with her sister. I forgot how you pronounce her sister's name. So she has a grand opening coming up. She's opening up a beauty bar, and she plans on opening up this beauty bar on Haitian Flag Day, which usually falls around my birthday, like May 17th is my birthday. So like usually May 16th, I know in Miami, they have Haitian Flag Day every year. Shout out to my Haitian massive them. Okay. Now, Flo's sister ends up telling her that Marlon, her husband, who she's been married to for 13 years, and they have 3 kids together, and they own the Haitian Caribbean restaurant together, is messing with her girlfriend, one of the sister's girlfriends. She said, Marlon has been messing with my girlfriend. Yes, girl. Now, mind you, Flo had suspected that Marlon was acting different. She figured that he was messing around with a girl. He has cheated before. And she said that she's not going to babysit Marlon. So the sister knew for some time Marlon was paying the sister to keep quiet. Yo, this is crazy. And she said she took the money. It's no difference. She was going to tell her sister anyway. Now, here's the thing. Maybe because I'm not in Flo's position, but she told you. It's only been 2 months. She collected a little money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? Do you think the sister was dead wrong for keeping that? Would you have? I would have taken the money and I would have definitely told my sister. Absolutely. But I would have taken the money. Why not? You know? So, poor Flo. Marlon smashing his sister-in-law girlfriend. That's wild crazy. So Flo is upset. She's visibly upset. She starts crying. And her sister says, this is why I didn't want to tell you. She says, I need to talk to Marlon right now. Why? Right? What you gonna confront him about? You yourself said he cheated before. You said you suspected that he's been acting funny. You suspected he's messing around with some girl. And you ain't gonna babysit him. Is it because it's close to home? And is it because your sister took money and didn't tell you at first? I can understand her frustration. I'm not mad at Flo at all. And I'm not really mad at her sister either. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know what you think. So this story is going to pan out to be interesting. She is going to confront Marlon, which I don't think she should have done right away. But I'll get into that when it's time. We shift gears to Nori. Nori and his wife, they're having a birthday party. It is Nori's wife's birthday, actually, and they're celebrating. And in the middle of them celebrating, guess who the hell pops up and just ruins everything for me? Sonia's boy. Oh, but he's not alone. He brought his girlfriend too, Princess. So Ray J, I don't even want to put her picture up. She's annoying. Ray J and Princess show up to the party. Ray J. So I guess he's a part of the Miami franchise now. Yes, he showed up with Princess. You heard me right. Princess is with him. The one who y'all swore was being held hostage in her relationship. Please. Ray J said the divorce is called off. So now they've come to the Miami franchise to annoy us. Me in particular. Nori and Neri, which is his wife, they end up visiting Ray J and Princess. And the men, they're supposed to be cooking for the women. So Ray J's got this place now, this swanky place in Miami. So I guess they're supposed to be the married couple that are friends. I'm already bored to tears, okay? Princess is telling Neri about her salon. That never happened because Neri, who is Nori's wife, she wants to open up her own business. She doesn't want to be a stay-at-home wife and mother anymore. She wants to open up her juice bar. And it seems like Nori is dragging his feet and he's not really supportive. So Princess is sharing her experience, please. She was supposed to have a salon. Never happened. So they both, share their similarities of their husbands not supporting their business. Child, moving along. I don't want Ray J and Princess on this franchise. I don't. Like, what's the need? Ray J's just getting another check. He probably got executive producer credit. Anyway, Ace Hood and Sheila. I thought her name was Shayla, but apparently it's Sheila. That's a very unique way to spell Sheila. It's cute. So they're having a healthy discussion. I'm telling you, so far, I am liking this couple. I still think that Ace Hood Mama is toxic as hell, and I am not a firm believer in bowing down to you because you're my man's mama. If you are not going to show me respect as a human being, I'm not saying you have to kiss my behind. If you're not going to show me decency and respect, because respect is just the minimum, okay? If you're not going to show me that respect, then we don't have anything to talk about. Oh, I'm good for putting a mofo on ice. I will act like I don't even know you. That way we won't have to have any engagements and no one will feel disrespected. But you're not going to try to intimidate me. I'm an adult. And this girl suffers from severe anxiety, and she's basically being bullied by her husband's mother. Respect goes both ways. I don't care if you was born in 1922, 1918, 1901. Respect is due a dog. That's what I was taught by my village. So respect goes both ways. But I digress. So they are having a healthy discussion, right? And Sheila is expressing her anxiety and how Ace needs to be more receptive. Okay. I really enjoy these two in the way they communicate. Now, he explained that he doesn't understand anxiety, and the way that he was dealt with, like, as a child, was that he was told, shut up and stop that crying, Anyway, and the most beautiful part to me of this exchange is Ace Hood recognizing his shortcomings and that he needs to do better. I can always respect a mofo who owns their ish, doesn't make excuses, acknowledges, hey, I acknowledge that this is what I did not do. This is what you needed, and I'm going to try to do better. And Shayla, being understanding, she's being very understanding while she's also expressing to him what she needs. Iyanla would be proud. And now this could all be for the cameras. Even if it is, I enjoyed it, right? I still believe that Ace needs to keep his mama away from his wife. This woman is dealing with anxiety issues. She's also dealing with the fact that she recently had a miscarriage. His mother is toxic. I don't care what anybody says. His mama toxic. That's just the truth. Point blank, period. And maybe he's scared to tell his mother because he's grown accustomed to her toxicity, and it's normal for him. If he's grown up, shut up and all that crying, stop that crying, and his mother being confrontational, that's the only family structure he knows. So to him, that's normal. Well, newsflash, Blondie, everybody ain't got to deal with your stank attitude. Anywho, I don't feel that his wife has to cater to his mother. Absolutely not. If she wants to cater to her, that's her choice. Does she have to? Absolutely not. I don't care if she birthed him when she was awake, she was asleep, she was tiptoeing. If she birthed him in a kiddie pool, in a bathtub, in a hospital, don't care. Human beings are deserving of respect. It's reciprocity, the law of reciprocity. You give respect, get respect. Get respect, give respect. That's it. That's all. I don't care about your title. I don't care about any of that. The only title I care about is you being a human being. That's it. That's all. Okay. And again, his mama got a nasty attitude. So I think for the time being, I think that Ace Hood's mom should stay away from Shayla, and Shayla should stay away from Ace Hood's mother. She got to learn to come correct. There is no my way or the highway. Then you take the highway and go sit down. But she really ticked me off in the very first episode because it just angers me so much so. And it may not be her fault, but she has to take accountability for her actions. It's not, oh, my way or no way. That's ignorant. And you're too old to be displaying that ignorant behavior. Keep it up. You're going to end up by yourself. Anyway, now Shayla, she spent one-on-one time with her mom. And their exchange was beautiful. Shayla is biracial. I think her mom is white, right? White. Her father is black. Her mom remarried. Her mom divorced her father when she was young. She said she remarried, and her mom remarried a white man. So Shayla was basically the only black child in the family. Her siblings that she has from her mother are with her stepfather, who was white. So she felt that her mom, didn't want her around because she was black. This is what Shayla's telling her mom. And she didn't have a relationship with her father, nor his side of the family. So she was, just expressing to her mom how angry she was growing up and, how much she loves and appreciates her mom. She said that she was a bleep hole when she was a teenager, and it's because she was so angry she didn't have anyone to relate to. And she just wanted her mother to know that she loves her and she appreciates her, so on, so forth. So that's episode 3. Episode 4, back to Flo. Okay, now her sister is telling her that Marlon smashed her girlfriend. So Flo suspected, like I said, that Marlon was dipping and doing some things. And, well, confirmation basically fell in her lap. They say be careful what you ask for, right? Now, Flo's sister told Flo that Marlon begged her not to tell. Yo, this is crazy. First of all, Marlon, did you not think that your sister was going to say something? want to know how much was Marlon paying his sister-in-law. I want to know. I would have taken the money too. But then again, that's like taking money out of your sister's household. No? Right? I would have bought my nephew something with the money. That's probably what I would have did. Honestly, I would have took the money and I would have been spoiling my little nephews. It's their daddy money anyway, right? Now, Flo's sister said that, she ain't want to say nothing because Marlon paid her to keep quiet. I said that already. I'm just going through my notes. Flo is upset. She starts crying. She's mad because her sister took money and didn't say anything. I would have taken the money too, and I still would have told my sister. Flo shows up at the restaurant, the Haitian Caribbean restaurant that she and Marlon own, and Marlon ain't there. So Flo wants to handle this situation right now. Now, see, no, Flo, you don't say nothing right now because he's going to lie to you. But whatever, she's probably tired of his BS. Like I said, they've been together for 13 years. She know how he get down. It is what it is. So Flo tells Marlon, if Marlon is at the house, talk about I left early because I wanted to surprise you. Now, I'm not making fun of my Haitian massive them. My peoples are Haitian. I love the Haitian community. We all Caribbean. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm just imitating Marlon. That's all. No harm, no foul. Okay? So Marlon behind was at the house with the kids talking about something. He wanted to surprise her. Now this is how you know Marlon is full of crap, right? Marlon, when you got home and you realized that Flo wasn't there, I guess he just wanted her to walk in and see him there. Because I was like, why didn't you call to find out where she was? But anyway, whatever. Marlon's a liar. But something about him, he's funny to me. I don't know. So I wish she wouldn't have said anything right away. You ain't supposed to give up your sister, girl. Anyway, he told her that her sister is straight up lying. He said that she's crazy. And he was like, what are you talking about? He tells her she has no proof. Yo, Marlon wild. And she tells Marlon that, look, they need a break. So I'm saying to myself, ma'am, y'all been married for 13 years with 3 kids. What break? Okay, girl. Flo, she's in the studio. She ends up going to the studio because she is a artist. Compa is like a hip hop style Haitian Creole music. Correct me if I'm wrong. It's equivalent to what reggaeton is, but it's not reggaeton, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Anyway, so Flo, she ends up in the studio. She booked this studio session with this producer, and finally they're meeting up. So the producer plays her a beat. They go in the booth, and this producer is real hands-on. The producer gets in the studio with her, and she grinding all on him and making all types of noises and things. I was like, oh, Flo, you seem to be very professional at this. Have you done this before? Anyway, we move on to Miss Sukihana with the good ring. So Suki had to smack a hoe for talking about her kids, basically. Okay, she got locked up. Her mugshot was floating all over social media, and Suki ends up talking to her mom. She's telling her mom, how happy. No, she's telling her man, how happy the people were to see her when she was brought into the jail. Yo, this show is the perfect amount of ratchet. I promise you. I've loved this franchise since season 1. The perfect amount of ratchet. She said, ain't nothing gonna come between me and my kids. You know what I'm saying? You say something about my kids and, it's up, Her mother was not happy about this though. But her mother didn't chew her out as bad as she thought she would. I like Suki. I do. Suki is funny as H to me. All right, back to Amara. So she's back in Miami with her mama. Now, see, Amara's father shows up. And apparently he didn't show up. He just showed up on the scene because he's living in her house. Her father that was absent since she was 2 years old. He recently reappeared last season, remember? Mama La Negra points out how Papi La Negra bounced and never sent money, and he was never there for Amara. Now, he lied saying that he was there. Amara, she knows better. She said, no, you weren't, because I remember I used to ask you for money for school supplies, and you never sent the money. A lot of y'all would be stress-free and wouldn't be living miserable lives if y'all just stop these damn lies. Just stop the lying, sir. You was apologizing to your daughter last season for not being there. What you talking about? Amara's father ain't shit. I'm sorry, like he ain't worth a damn. Now he tells Amara that he ends up telling Amara that her mama cheated on him. That's why he left. What a dog, baby. When they were shopping for plants or whatever, Amara and her father, she says that she's always heard her mother's side. She wants to hear her father's side. Amara, what the hell are you doing? Do you have some resentment toward your mother? You trying to piss her off? What is this? But she has every right to hear her father's side. I'm not hating on you. But Amara's father, he is a pig, honey. So he basically said it's all the mother's fault. She cheated. That's why he left. Now let me tell you how stupid he is, right? Even if that was true, let's say I believe Mama La Negra. I don't care what nobody say, okay? But let's just say Amara's father was right. So you're basically admitting that I abandoned my child because my wife cheated on me. Where does that make any sense? So no wife, no child? You see how people so stupid when they telling their lies and they just expose themselves? Anyway, he's such a fool. He doesn't even realize how dumb he sounds. So Mama La Negra, Amara went and told her mother. Sorry, I'm getting tongue-tied. This video's getting too long. Amara tells her mother what Papi said. Why did she do that? Girl, Mama La Negra got hot. She confronts him and she tells him about himself. Did he call her a mother bleeper in Espanol? I thought I heard that. They didn't put the captions up for that, but I know what some of them words mean. Mama La Negra went off. I just feel like this. Amara, she needs to build a relationship with her father away from her mother. Okay. Mama La Negra doesn't have to have a relationship with him. She don't want a relationship with him. She don't care. She's not interested. She even told Amara, look, you want to build a relationship with your father? Do it on your own time. But this ding dong head got the two of them living under the same roof. But then again, maybe she feels she needs this for closure. You know, who am I to tell her that she doesn't need closure in this arena? They're both her parents. But if you're looking for them, forcing them to get along, Amara, I think that's very selfish. You're not a baby. So I think if you're going to build a relationship with your dad, you should build a relationship with your dad. And the red flag should have went off before last season when he came back around because he needed help with his treatment. He had cancer. Now he's cancer free. Amara was paying for his treatment. But his willingness to say your mom cheated, that's why I left. It doesn't make you... How does that make you look good? So you're admitting you left your child. You didn't give your child any money because your mom cheated? Come on, bro. You sound stupid. I can't with this. I can't. Like I said, even if she cheated, which I don't think she is, Mama La Negra is a saint in my eyes. All right, then Noriega and Ray J, they show up to Nori is starting to get on my nerves. He really is. He shows up to Trick Daddy's house with Ray J because they need to learn how to cook. It was just stupid. You know what I mean? I don't know. Trick Daddy's still married to Joy, by the way. Oh, God, I can't. We move along to Trina, Trick and Trina, right? I don't even understand why Joy and Trick are still married. I think they filed for divorce and then the paperwork expired, so they're going to have to refile again. I think Trick still wants to be with Joy. But Joy has moved on. She got a new man. She just doesn't want things to be awkward. She said they're not in a bad place. They're not in a weird space. She just wants Trick to move on, and she's moved on. So Trina set up a surprise birthday party for Joy. I thought that was really sweet. She invited Trick. I guess they're all family, right? Joy walks in and is pleasantly surprised. And she looked absolutely gorgeous. But she do look tired, child. Look at her. She like, Lord, can somebody please hook up with Trick? Like I said, she has a man. He's also in attendance. And Trick is annoyed. Wait. So Trick goes to try to talk to Joy out on the patio in the back. And I guess everyone was calling her because her man was coming in. So he was like, oh, you look good. She was like, oh, thank you. I like your shirt, and walks off. So Trick is coming back inside, and I think the guy is walking outside. And Trick's like, I know he didn't just bump into me. Yo, that man, he didn't bump into him. Trick, if you don't cut it out, how old are you, sir? You old enough to be my father. Well, actually, no. Yeah, you old enough to be my father. No, maybe not. I can't believe Trick is not even in his 60s. And Trick look older than my mama. And my mama is 62. My mother don't even look like she's 62. She don't even look like she's 50. And Trick look, child, twice her age. That's crazy. So Joy's acting like, she didn't want to be bothered with Trick while he was trying to talk to her, like I said. And I just think, like, Trick, just move on. Bobby Lights is making it a big deal, saying that the new boyfriend should meet Trick. I don't think that anybody that Joy is dating should meet Trick. Trick is hanging on to the fact that they are still legally married. But how many times are you going to force this girl to tell you and show you she doesn't want to be bothered? It's embarrassing at this point. Trick, you need a good woman. Trick said, I know he didn't just bump into me. Ooh. All right, y'all. That's all I got. Ain't got no more. This concludes my recap, my silly recap for episodes 3 and 4. So episode 5 will be airing soon. And when it does, I will be back. So drop your comments. Let me know your favorite part of episode 3 and 4. And make sure your notifications are on if you're subscribed, or just periodically check the channel. I'll be back soon. Until next time, folks. Peace.